So today I am going to talk about what I'm going to make for my Canada trip coming up. We are going to go to Montreal. We booked a ticket through Scotch Cheap Flights for super cheap to take us and the kids. And we decided we were going to try out skiing. We've never been skiing, so this next video is for sure going to happen because I need it. And it's very specific, and it's basically me taking something that could be extremely boring in my eyes to interesting. So the fact of the matter is I don't really have any warm like base layers for skiing or really cold environments. We've been to Iceland before, and I had, before I started sewing, I had just like a plain like merino wool black like long sleeve top. I think I have 2 of those. And then we had a couple of other tops that I've since given away because I didn't really like them. We had that for Iceland and for when we went to Zion National Park in Utah. So I was like, conundrum, I need some merino wool base layers so I could be warm. And so I went to the store, and the price tags were crazy. They wanted about maybe like $70 for merino wool top. And that's, I mean, that is sort of understandable because merino wool is really expensive and they're probably really nice. And I think that they had like a 150, a 200, or 250. And as far as I understand, I think those numbers represent grams per square meter, or GSM. And so I did some research, and I had some merino wool, and I found some more merino wool on the fabric store online and at Sewing Studio. And I don't know what the weight is for the fabric I got from Sewing Studio, but I know the weight from the fabric store is 195. So I was like, well, I mean, that's pretty good. Now, my goal is to make tops that have some kind of interest to them but still keep me warm. So I'm not interested in the plain Jane like crew neck long sleeve shirt. Like, I hate wearing those. They make me sad. They're not interesting. I don't feel cute. Like, I just hate it. I know it's essential, and if I couldn't make it, then I would just be wearing that. That's what I've worn before. But I would always try to add something else because I just didn't like how it made me feel or how it looked, and I didn't like the colors that they had. So, of course, I am going to make a video about this because some of you might be thinking the same thing. And so I am going to show you some merino wools that I have bought, and I'm going to show you my plans for them. I will for sure make at least 3 of them. May not make all of them, but because we're going to have a washing machine there. I might still wear like a base layer that I already have underneath if I want this to be like shown on top, because I think I want like 2 really warm layers and then my ski jacket. That's what I've been told to do before. But my ski jacket's gonna have like 2 jackets in one, or I think it's a 3-in-1. So I can take the big one off and still have a jacket on. But I still want 2 like base layers because I'm a real wuss when it comes to being cold. So let me get started. That was such a long intro. Okay, so first and foremost, this is a merino wool that I have had for a while. It's really thick as far as merino wools go, but it's still pretty thin. So the cool thing about merino wool is it keeps you warm, it's breathable, but it's so light, and it's perfect to travel with because it fits in your suitcase, but it's like really warm at the same time. It's light, so if you're backpacking or something like that, you can carry it on your back. It's wool, so it doesn't tend to stink. Although I will be taking a shower every day, but the only reason I bring this up is because when we were going to Zion National Park, we were thinking about backpacking, which we didn't end up doing because it was like way too cold outside at night in November. But when we were thinking about it, merino wool was really good because it's light and it doesn't really stink. And like if you wear something underneath it, especially, like you could wear this every day and it would still smell good. So that's the good thing about wool. So this is my first one. I'm just gonna show you all the fabrics first and then I'll show you the patterns I'm thinking about. So here's another one from Sewing Studio. It's like a mauvey pink and it's kind of got some stripes in it right there. So that's another one. And I've pretty much got 2 yards of all of these. And I think for when I have the ones that I got from the fabric store, I have 2 meters. But so I have these colors and then I have gray. I'm not a huge fan of gray, but I liked the stripes. So I thought that they were interesting. So yeah, so here's another one. Also, this one's a lot thinner than the red, and this one's kind of the same kind. It's also thinner than the red one, but still probably really warm. Like I said, I don't know the weight of these, but I'm sure they're gonna offer warmth. And if they're not that warm, I feel like they would be good for, since they're gonna be really cute tops, I can still wear them like on a regular day when I want to look like spring, but the temperature is not spring outside. Because here it kind of, sometimes late into March, it's still really cold some days. So anyways, all right, so now I'm gonna get to the fabric store. Merino wools, super nice. I've already washed it and then I hung it to dry. That's what it recommends on the little card that they sent. It's 195 grams per square meter. It is not completely opaque. And so looking at it, you think to yourself, is this gonna keep me warm? Now, if any of you guys have if you know more about this, just please leave me a comment down below. But as far as I can tell, it's kind of in between the 195 and it should keep me warm, but it's not the warmest that I could get. I think 250 is what a lot of places have. So, but this is called Ballet Pink. So it's beautiful. And I got it when they were having their 20% off sale. Because sales are the best. And you know, I didn't get just one color, obviously. Aww. So I got this one too. This is soft lilac. Really loving these colors lately. They're awesome. And then, this color. Love this color on me. I always have. It's a nice neutral, but it's more interesting than a neutral, if that makes sense. Like it's not just like a taupe or brown or something. Like it's, you know, got some more oomph to it. And it's called ochre. Obviously, it does look ochre. Anyway, not that there's anything wrong with brown. I just don't like it on me. But I do love this color on me. So let me see if I can lift this stack up. Ugh. So most of them coordinate, because you know I'm always worried about that. So here are some of the patterns I've thought of. True Bias Nico Top, perfect. I've made it before. It fits me really well. Of course, I might check the stretch and make sure that it stretches enough. And if it doesn't, I might size up or something like that. But it's pretty stretchy. Let me see if I can show you. I haven't measured their percent, and I know it doesn't say on the website because I was looking for it. But I mean, that's pretty good. It's very stable. It doesn't really stretch the other way. So that is definitely an option. I'll probably make like maybe 1 or 2 of that one. The Tilly Agnes top. I'm going to show these patterns up here. I don't know why I'm holding the paper, but the Tilly Agnes top, the view that has the ruched sleeve part, and then it cuts off here, but I would probably just let it go all the way down and just make the long sleeve. I really like that view, so I'll probably make one of those. Don't know what color I'll pick for that. The Boosin top. I think I'm saying that right, by Itch to Stitch. That one is really cute. It's got like the cuff right here, and then it balloons out. I'll probably make 2 of those. Like, I love that top. And if I don't make that many tops in general, then I'll just make one. But I also think the Freya top by Tilly and the Buttons is perfect. It's a really good fit as well. It's pretty much the same as the Nico top. So I think I might just like try both and see, I don't know, like fit wise, which one is my favorite. I may even go so far as to add the ruffle, because I think that would be super cute. It's not going to make me any less warm. And I've made that one before and I loved it. Took a little bit more time and a little bit more fabric. So we'll just see how much time I have. But I think the ruffle would be like so cute. It's like, hello, base layer that is not a boring color and has ruffles. Like, that's totally me, you guys. I mean, I'm just, you know, over the top. Another one I've made is the I Am Lion. I've made it once in actually some Liberty fabric from also the fabric store online. But it's really cute. It's got 3 buttons here, which I probably would leave out because, like, with all my layers, no one would ever see that. Or I would just pick like really small buttons so it wouldn't like bother me when I'm carrying like bags and, you know, skiing with like all these layers and stuff. But it has poofy sleeves and like a cuff down here, so perfect. Like, nothing has like crazy poofy sleeves, which I wouldn't want that because that would like bunch up in my jacket, and I want to make sure it's long enough sleeves so that I can hold on to it so that it doesn't like scooch up when I put on other layers, because I hate that when like a top is like, you know, the sleeves are like way up here and you're like reaching in your jacket to like pull them down and it's just awkward. Anyway, and then another top I was thinking about making was this one, and I can easily make the sleeves just go further down, and it's got a high neck, which is good. The only problem is it's not as warm because of the back. But I don't know, that if I do make that kind, which I'm kind of tempted to do, I'm gonna have so many other layers on, it'll be fine. And then at that point, I'll probably just be, I'll probably wear like another bodysuit like underneath it, and then just like layer that one on top, which is totally easy. Or wear like a camisole so my back is more covered, and then wear that one on top. I mean, it's gonna be way cute and it'll still make me warm. So, and I think I might do that one if I do it. I don't know, maybe in like one of the pinks. I already have a pink bodysuit though, so I might use this one. We'll see. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe the red. I don't have a bodysuit in red. So, and then I could, you know, pull the sleeves up. I mean, it's still really breathable. So if it's like, I don't know what that would be in Celsius, but if it's like 50 degrees outside or something, but it's in the summer, which can happen not here, but in some of the places we're traveling, I would probably love to wear a top like this with a low back, and like it would still keep me warm, but it would still be breathable. So anyway, that's all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please, because that helps other people find it. And subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I have another video if you like what you see. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. If you leave me a comment, I will write you back. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye. Zion National Park in Utah. So it's in Utah, right? Zion National Park. Okay. For when we went to Zion National Park in Utah. So I was like,